They say the sky has its own warriors. Silent sentinels who move faster than sound, deciding the fate of battles long before a soldier ever touches the ground. Among them stands a machine forged by two nations, shaped by history, and refined by the lessons of conflict. A fighter built not to follow, but to dominate. This is the Su-30MKI. It begins in the final years of the 20th century. India, recognizing the rapid modernization of air forces around it, sought an aircraft that could secure air superiority, not just at its borders, but across vast distances. The Soviet Union had collapsed, but Russian aviation design remained unmatched in maneuverability and raw power. India needed a fighter to replace aging MiG-21s and stand as a deterrent to emerging threats from the East and West. And Russia needed a partner to sustain its aerospace industry. The result was a collaboration that would merge Russian airframe brilliance with India's vision and Western avionics. The Su-30MKI is not merely a variant. It is a custom-built response to India's geography, doctrine, and strategic environment. Every part of it tells a story of adaptation. Its airframe is large, sleek, and robust, with blended fuselage and wing surfaces designed to maximize lift and allow extreme agility. Twin vertical stabilizers rise like the fins of a blade. Its titanium and aluminum alloy structure allows the aircraft to withstand immense aerodynamic stress during high-G maneuvers, but what truly sets it apart is its thrust vectoring capability. The Su-30MKI can literally point its engines in different directions mid-flight to pivot, skid, climb, or roll, unlike almost any aircraft of its generation. In the hands of a skilled pilot, it can perform post-stall maneuvers that defy expectation and physics. The famous Pugachev's Cobra, the tail slide, the Herb's maneuver, the MKI executes them not for airshow applause, but as tactical tools to evade missiles, shake off pursuers, and reverse engagements. Its cockpit blends Russian ergonomics with Israeli and Indian avionics systems. Multi-function displays, a hands-on throttle, control system, and a powerful digital flight computer give the pilot deep situational awareness. The heart of detection and engagement is the NO11 MBAR's phased array radar. Unlike older Soviet radars, BARs can track multiple air targets at long range, detecting fighter-sized aircraft from over 120 kilometers away while simultaneously guiding multiple missiles in flight. And then there is the power. Twin AL3 1FP turbofan engines, each producing over 12,500 kilograms of thrust with aft push the Su-30MKI to speeds of Mach 2.0. It can climb at over 230 meters per second and operate at altitudes beyond 55,000 feet. More importantly, it has endurance, the ability to patrol thousands of kilometers from its base, aided by aerial refueling. A fighter with reach. A weapon is only as strong as the strike it can deliver. The Su-30MKI is armed as both a defensive shield and an offensive sword for air-to-air combat. ETB Desert, Nanaju-Sun short-range missiles guided by helmet-mounted sights that allow the pilot to look and lock for beyond visual range engagements. It carries our 77 missiles, capable of engaging distant threats with active radar guidance. In later upgrades, Indian variants began integrating the Astra missile, a domestically developed long-range interceptor, expanding flexibility and independence. For ground strike operations, it carries laser-guided bombs, anti-ship missiles like the BrahMos, and precision strike munitions that allow it to shape battles deep behind enemy lines. Its internal GSH 301 30mm cannon remains a brutal reminder that dogfighting has not disappeared, and should the fight close in, the MKI is not afraid to get close. The aircraft has seen extensive operational service in peace, during exercises such as Red Flag in the United States and Indra and Hanish in the United Kingdom. Su-30MKI pilots demonstrated the aircraft's extraordinary maneuvering capabilities. Western pilots, accustomed to the predictability of standard thrust vectorless fighters, found themselves facing a machine that could pivot in ways their doctrines did not anticipate. The Su-30MKI proved it could challenge some of the best fourth-generation fighters in the world. In moments of real tension, particularly along contested borders, the aircraft has stood as a constant presence, a shield of deterrence, visible yet silent. It has flown patrols in high mountain ranges where oxygen grows thin and mistakes can be fatal. And it has proven capable during real combat interception missions, showing reliability under pressure. Tactically, the Su-30MKI is used to establish air dominance long before enemies can deploy deeper assets. It leads formations, escorts strategic bombers, and extends radar coverage for the entire theater. When required, it shifts into offensive strike posture, carrying weapons that can reshape the battlefield far from home soil. No fighter exists without rivals. Against aircraft like the American F-15 or the Chinese J-11, the Su-30MKI matches power with power. While some Western fighters may possess smaller radar signatures or more integrated electronic warfare suites, few can match the MKI's agility in close combat or its combination of range, payload, and raw maneuvering performance. It is a fighter that demands respect and one that grows stronger with each new upgrade. Today, the Su-30MKI remains the backbone of the Indian Air Force. Modernization programs continue to evolve its radar, weapons, and electronic warfare systems. Future variants may integrate AESA radar, more powerful engines, and indigenous smart weapons. The aircraft is not static. It adapts, learns, improves. In the end, the Su-30MKI is more than an aircraft. It is a symbol of partnership between nations, of strategic foresight, and of the belief that air power is not merely about speed or weapons, but presence, endurance, and the will to defend. High above the earth, cutting through clouds in silence, the Su-30MKI keeps its watch. A guardian, a hunter, a reminder that skies are never truly empty.